today, we will be making marshmallows sprinkled chocolate chip cookies. But that's not the exciting part. Well, it is, but the exciting part is we have a special guest today. So this is my friend Anaya. Anaya, can you say hi?
Hi.
Okay, how old are you?
I am 9 years old.
Cool. Are you excited to do this?
Yes, I am.
Okay, so I feel like the most fun part about this is going to be eating it, not making it, but making it still fun. So, first, I just wanted to say that we got this from a cookbook called 100 Cookies by Sarah Kieffer. And this, we're sort of making a little twist. What we were going to do is we were going to make like chocolate chip cookies, but then we're just like, no, we're going to add some stuff into it. So we're making this. So what we're going to first do is you're going to want to put on aprons, and next you're going to, make sure you have aprons, and make sure you have a parental guardian nearby just in case to, because you're going to need to preset the oven to 150 degrees, right? Or no, 350 degrees. 150 would not be good. So first what we're going to do is you're going to line 3 sheet pans with parchment paper, which is, okay. Next, in a medium bowl, which is right here, we're going to whisk together the flour, baking soda, and salt. And before we do that, we're just going to do all our ingredients. What's this?
Marshmallows, eggs, sugar, sprinkles, butter,
Vanilla, baking soda, salt, flour, brown sugar, and chocolate chips. So, and you can get these like at Whole Foods or wherever you do your grocery shopping. So, next you need a bowl and a whisk. First, whisk together the flour. So let's take our flour, and with the flour it could get everywhere, then it gets really messy, so slowly pour it in. And then make sure you have a clean surface for cooking. It's always good to cook or bake with a clean surface. Next, you're gonna, next in the bowl, you have to add baking soda. There's a baking soda, add the baking soda in. Okay, baking soda and the salt. The salt, and then we're gonna mix that together. So basically, while you're doing this, when you're mixing dry ingredients, it's very important that you mix it really well, but very slowly. Because if you don't mix it slowly, it's gonna get everywhere, and then you're not gonna have access to the kitchen. Your parents are gonna get really mad. So yeah. Okay. So we mixed all of our dry ingredients together, right? And then next what we're going to want to do is, if you have like a lot of time during the day and you have nothing else to do, you can mix everything by hand, but we have an electric mixer, which Anaya is going to use today. So step 3 is in your stand mixer fitted with a paddle. This is your paddle, right? Again, you can just stir it in a bowl. Beat the butter on medium speed until creamy. So we take our butter, and remember that all the amount of ingredients you need is below, and me and I are going to unwrap these. Because you can't just dump it in. It's not a very good idea. Okay, so we forgot to mention earlier that you always need a towel when you're cooking or baking. Why do you think we need a towel? Well, we need a towel because if you get dirty, you're not going to want to stop what you're doing, then go to the bathroom, then wash off your hands. So you could have a sink, or you can just wipe it off. So next, we just put the butter in, right? And you can't see it, but the butter's in there. And so next, we're going to beat the butter until it is creamy, about 1 minute. So with this kind of mixer, the KitchenAid, you're going to want to crank it up all the way to make sure it locks, and you can have a parent or a grandparent help you with this. And then make sure that it is plugged in, or else it won't work. And right here are the controls: off, start, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. And we're going to start at start. Okay, so what we did was, what did we do?
We mixed up the.
Yeah, so we mixed we mixed the butter and then we scraped it off with a spatula. I don't suggest using your hands, but you can use your hands. So we can put this aside. Next, what we're gonna do is after you beat the butter for about a minute until it's creamy, we're gonna add the granulated sugar and the brown sugars. So the brown sugar comes up sort of like what did you say? Kinetic sand?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you can put that in our mixer. Make sure it just plops in, and then the other sugar. Then a little bit more. Make sure you get all of it. And then cool. So after you put the sugars in, we're gonna beat it one more time on medium speed until it's light and fluffy, 2 to 3 minutes. Okay, go again. What did we do?
We mashed it all together.
We scraped down the sides, and now and then now we're gonna add the eggs, vanilla, and then we're gonna mix it until it's smooth. So you can add the eggs, and I'll add the vanilla. Very carefully with the eggs. Make sure you have to get all that stuff in, and then you can scrape it out a little bit. Good idea. And then you can put that bowl away. Make sure to take it out afterwards. And then we can pour in the vanilla. Yes. Make sure you're using your towel. Okay. After you pour in the vanilla, there's the eggs and the vanilla, then we're gonna mix it until it is smooth. So make sure it's cranked up all the way, and then we're gonna turn it on and mix it. So these are our dry ingredients mixture. And so after you just did like I told you, you add the flour mixture and beat on low speed until just combined, or else it'll explode everywhere. So you can slowly pour that in, very slowly, cautiously. So you get it all in. All good. And then we can put that aside. And then we can start mixing this a little bit. Make sure you keep it started on stir, and then you can get a little bit higher, but I wouldn't go too high. So the next step we're gonna do is we're gonna add the chocolate chips, because originally was this just supposed to be like normal chocolate chip cookies, but since we're adding the marshmallows and sprinkles, we're gonna do all of those. So we'll start by adding the chocolate chips, which you can do that. The amount of everything is below, just to let you know. I'll do the marshmallows, and then I will finish this off with the sprinkles.
That's good.
Okay? And you can also, we're putting them, yeah, okay, all of them. Perfect. We're doing it, perfect. Okay, we can put this all back, and then it says since we're just not doing the chocolate, we're just gonna mix it all together on low speed. So you can do that. Okay, so we put everything in the bowl and we mixed it. Now we can put it in the oven, right?
No.
So now we have to scoop them into the cookie form, because they're not gonna magically turn into cookies. So you're gonna take an ice cream scooper, depending on what size. We're going for giant cookies. So if you want tiny cookies or medium cookies or huge cookies, that's gonna depend on the size of the ice cream scooper. So first, you don't press this button until I tell you to. So first, you scoop some of it, right? You make sure that it's all the way to the top, and it might take a second, and you gotta level it off a little bit, especially because this is really sticky. Then, we're doing 2, so then you'll put it right there, and hold down the button, and press the button until it comes out. And there you go. You can sort of press it down a little bit to where you want it. And then, does that make sense?
Yeah.
Cool. So now you can do it. Yeah, that's good. Okay, this is the next step that because we are going to be very careful, right? We can do this, and we got our parents' permission. So you're going to want to go get a parent. Or if you have their permission, then great, but make sure you have a parental guardian at least watching you. So what you're going to do is we're going to take our tray, and you're going to open your oven. Very careful, all the way down as far as it goes. Good. you'll close it. We'll turn it on, and it should already be preset to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. And then you'll put how long you want to put it for, and then you'll let it bake. So even though it's not the most fun part, you still have to, after you cook or bake, you always have to clean up. So you're not leaving a big mess for your family. So we have our cookies. They are much bigger than we expected, right? So here are our cookies, and we put everything away, our cookbook, and we also took off our aprons because we don't really need them anymore. So Anaya, if you'd like to scoop one of the cookies onto the plate. Oh my god, this is gonna be so good. Okay. Here, we can just take a piece. You can just rip off a piece and try it. Super hot, careful. Hot. Oh my god. Those are so good. So the marshmallows actually melted, which makes it really gooey and very good. Okay, I'm gonna have one more piece. Here. This is so good. Okay. Thank you for watching this video of Kids Cooking with Lauren. I'm Lauren. I'm gonna teach you how to cook. Enjoy the next videos. And Anaya, did you have fun?
Yeah, I did.
Great. Okay, thank you.